Time about, we learn, I kind of have the brunt of all things here. You learn more when you lose than you do when you win sometimes, and I think going in this last weekend, it's like I told the kids after the game, we did a lot of good things. The outcome wasn't good at all. Obviously we compare them to Merritt and Baylor, and we played well against them, and this one we didn't, but at the same time, we talked about there were certain non-negotiables that we needed to make sure we addressed, and that's what we did. We didn't let them create chaos. We didn't let them steal bases. We played good defense. We had quality at bats as the games progressed, but again, it took too long for us to get to that point. But, overall, I didn't think it was that bad. At the same time, the score was, and that's what happens when you have momentum. That's what happens when you face a good team. You give them an opportunity and then they take a mile for it, and so again, we'll be okay. I think we'll bounce back. I think we got a couple competitions coming up that, it gives us an opportunity to get back in our groove again. These kids are good. These kids are strong. It's a good core group. We keep talking about how this team is special. Mm-hmm. And, sometimes this is what you need. You need a wake-up call, or you need something to kind of give you adversity. We kind of talked about that when we played St. Thomas, and we came back and played some of the best softball we can. So I have no doubt seeing this being any different.
Our Scholar Athlete interview is with junior outfielder Mercedes Camacho. And Mercedes, how'd you get into softball?
Well, I started when I was 7 years old. I was actually put in baseball first, and I played baseball until I was about 10 years old, 12 years old. And my parents figured I couldn't play with the boys anymore, so they had put me in a 12U team, and ever since then I just played the game. I was shortstop, and then I went to catching, and then after that I was moved to outfield and stuck with it.
And having to be the quarterback of the outfield, the center field, do you enjoy that role, playing center and kind of leading the outfielders?
I do, I love it. Getting balls that are like catching balls, diving for balls that like people don't expect you to catch, or actually throwing out people. I don't know, I just love it all. It's just, I really love outfield.
So your favorite part of the game would be defense?
100%. Oh. Yes, I know that for a fact. Well, my first 2 years of playing here, I did struggle hitting for a while, so I feel like that kind of just brought my self-esteem on the hitting side low, and I just feel like I always have confidence in myself defensive-wise, and I know that I'm gonna do good regardless. I have my defense to make up for it.
So what are the plans post-grad with your business major? Do you have any idea?
I do. So I have this whole plan. After I graduate, I plan to be a flight attendant. I wanna go to flight attendant school. Because I want to travel and I want to experience things while I'm young. And as I'm doing that, I want to work on my real estate license and hopefully get into real estate and take over my mother's business and follow in the family.
Do it the way I want. I'd like to have the Division I model where you play like one game, for 3 days straight, where you get to take kind of a break and, that kind of stuff. When you have game after game, if it's going good, then you can ride it. If it's going bad, it's hard to pull, kind of get out of it. In these non-conference games, it's about trying to figure some things out. It's about getting everyone a little bit of quality playing time. It's about some kids that are, doing well, trying to figure some things out or trying to make some tweaks.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll get to do today. But, it's like I told them, we have half of the season, still left. If we're going to struggle, I'd rather struggle now than struggle at the end of the year. The last couple of years we've played pretty well, but we've kind of hit a wall. At the end of the year, that's the worst time to hit a wall, and so right now I think if we can hit a wall and find a way to get through it, which we will, then I think we're going to be better for it in the end.